So the heart makes up our emotions, will, mind, and conscience. The heart influences a person's thoughts, passions, and decisions. You can picture your heart and section the heart in four parts: the emotions, the will, the mind, and the conscience. Now, what is in your heart will come out of you. For an example, in the section part of your heart of the mind, you can ask yourself, what is stored in the section part of my heart, of my mind, or what is stored in my mind in general? And those thoughts could be of what you think about yourself, life, and others. Say, like, you think of yourself as a failure or you're not good enough. That's what's in your mind, and you'll keep thinking of a negative way about yourself or about life and things in general because it's in your heart. So that negativity that's in your heart will come up as negative thoughts of thinking in your mind. Just like the emotions in our heart, you got hurt and you take that sadness and that bitterness into your heart, and now you're depressed or sad or in a bad state of being, or you let that emotion determine your decisions in life, as well as your conscience. We know right from wrong. That's what a conscience is. Conscience makes up distinguishing right from wrong. You know how, like, you always get that voice in the back of your head, like, don't do that, that's wrong, or don't do that, that's right. Like, don't do that, that's wrong, or do that, that's right. That's pretty much our conscience. It's like to distinguish from right and from wrong. And it's up to us what we do, so that determines our actions and decisions as well. And the decisions to choose to do something or perform some type of act or command, that is called will, which makes up the heart. All four of those things makes up the heart: the will, the emotions, the mind, and conscience, and they all go together. And it basically makes up who we are. Now I'll be reading Jeremiah 17:9-10. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart. I test the mind, even to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his doings. We can't even trust our own heart. At the end of the day, it's still flesh. The heart is still flesh, and we can't trust it. That's why it's so important that we ask God to search us, to try us, and to remove any way, thoughts, action, desires, wills, or even any type of passion that isn't of Him. Because we can't think a way is right, but it's wrong. That is why in Proverbs 4:23 it's to guard our heart, because everything that we do flows from it. And we can't let everything enter into our heart, because our heart is immortal and spiritual. It determines how we interact, how we think, what we do, and so on. So it's important to ask God to search us and to help us with anything that's in our heart that isn't of Him, and to remove it. And to fill every area with His Spirit. I like praying and using the scriptures, Psalms 51:10, as well as Psalms 23:24. And I just really hope this helps you, and pray my stay in the Lord. Thank you.